the Mid-Columbia Library, which is holding services here at the Columbia Basin. Not CBHA. Well, yeah, CBHA is across the street. Can't miss it. CBHA is right across the street. CBHA has an array of services. The perimeter of the services is the Mid-Columbia Library 101. And the increments that they got at Mid-Columbia Library is the library drop-off, the book drop for, at the time being, for 101 East Main Street. Then the drive-through book is on the other side of the wall. And then the 101st Main Street, Mid-Columbia Library, is COVID-19, which is in look at the books, eBay, and the increments online, the services that they have, which is the array system that they have hooked up to the service. Upstairs at the CBHA, there's like a barbecue on the patio. There's a barbecue on the patio. There's a vision clinic. And then from there, we got a drop box. The drop box for the library for the books. And remember, you're going to have up to 100 books and 100 books that are no late fees no more. But the COVID-19, they have the monologue on the COVID-19 for the open daily service. The CBHA is barbecuer, and also the signs. There's handicap signs on all over posted. Crosswalk on 1st Street where I was attacked by officers. First, for the second time. On the second time, they did it on a Friday, late at night, when I was crossing, when I'm on the sidewalk, crossing the crosswalk. He opened the window and he started yelling, starting confrontations and fights, just like the first time, December 3rd, 2019, or 2018. 2019, September 27th, on a Friday. They did it on a Friday. They make stuff up. Because I called the police department, Moses Lake Police Department, and waited for the Moses Lake Police to call back for phone records in Annie Miller's office and the coroner's office in Kennewick, Washington at 7110. Frank Cremusco, Rhonda Kaiser, 843 Pioneer Way, Mr. McKinnon Law Firm. This is the message to MC customers. All branches are closed. Return box is closed. Due date. All books and materials have been extended June 15th. All materials will be reopened. Now, Book Nook is right next door. And the Book Nook has right next door. But the library has the increments that they have download systems, which is the 15th of June, which is next month. Now, June 15th, they have, this is going to be, this is May, next month is June, and the water on the Mid-Columbia Library is off. See, we're going to go to the sheriff's office, see if they got the water. That's Eddie, the prosecutor of Othello, Washington, here at 2 Tillman's Broadway. The water being attacked by the officer. I have $7,000 in cash. They got COVID-19 and mostly customers, Mid-Columbia Library branches mobiles. June 15, please leave materials and return boxes. Now, Mid-Columbia Library is right across the CBHA on the crosswalk. Now we got the corner. There's a Mid-Columbia Library sign. And there's a crosswalk that goes straight to CBHA Pharmacy. And the pharmacy that they have right across the street. Now you get on the bus, you're being attacked at Sean Logan's house, being attacked at the Mid-Columbia Library, and having officers come in and start problems and confrontations, no warrants, outstanding warrants, and then showing up at the sheriff's office. You know why? Because I can drink water and ask for water, water's shut off here for some reason. And Sunny Farms was caught on fire, Exxon Mobil was caught on, Sean Logan's house was caught on fire, and then the police officers coming out starting fights outside at the field, and threatening to catch, say, a alfalfa fire. So we're at the District 5, called Erica, Tom, Gary, see the state patrol units, and they have Mid-Columbia Library. We took it, well, yeah, of course I take it as a threat, we think. Well, would you take it as a threat? Would you take it as a threat when some officer come here frisk you and handcuff you for no reason? And Eddie's a prosecutor at the administration office. And this is Main Street. Huh? Now, Main Street, these are windows, bay windows. There's supposed to be a barrier window, and there's supposed to be a window barrier around the vetting and services. It's right across the street. You can't miss it. Now, 7th Police, there's Apple Care Services, Coordinate Care, Othello Family Clinic, and that's the corner. That's CBHA. Now we got another pavement. We got some concrete laid out, and they got all streamlined. Now CBHA upstairs, they got lights on, and the assessment they got blocked off, just like they did across. This is the ACDC, Adams County Development Center. Now it's a building that's fabricated, huh? And fabricated in a way that Mid-Columbia Library, COVID-19 is effectively until June 15th. Andy Miller's office is going to be opening up. Prosecutor, watch state prosecutor, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. It's going to be, that's a long, long time. It's a lot of decades. 5 decades, 4 decades being prosecutor. And then you got the Vista Utility, you got the extension tabs. A Vista Utility, you got these tabs are tied off. The wiring harnesses. The Vista Utilities, the wiring backlog, and now they got a bunch of paint drums. You got Coflex extra large Coflex, some 5-gallon buckets, some rotisserie, some litter bugs there, as you can see, and they got the paint buckets and all around. Look at that, Millguard, WW. You got now you got the markings and clipboards, and you get fiberglass and brick masonry. You get materials. Make sure there's no waste, huh? And it says, look, no littering, right? And the windows and the bay windows, ladder that's been up on the window. When we're at Andy Miller's upstairs, and upstairs Andy Miller, and the sheriff's breaking into the doorway, and then you have guys on the ladders. You know, things don't make sense. But look, you got the Mid-Columbia Library looking compared before and after. Before and after. Huh? Before and after. Andy Miller at CO Benton, Washington, U.S. 509-735-3591. Fax 509-736-3066. That's Andy Miller at CO Benton, Washington. Kenwood, Richland, Pasco, Seattle, Spokane, Tacoma. 3 districts. 8131 Social Security Office, Administration Office.